Pharmaceutical company Moderna says it is scaling down its investments in late-stage vaccine trials amid growing opposition to immunizations from U.S. officials. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been open about his vaccine skepticism and has pushed to change multiple U.S. vaccine guidelines. Those include dropping COVID shot recommendations for pregnant women and children, directing states to limit vaccine mandates, and cutting funding for mRNA-based vaccine research. In an interview with Bloomberg TV Thursday, Moderna's CEO said regulatory delays and lack of support from officials are significantly shrinking the size of the company's market. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Céline Gounder joins us now. She's also editor-at-large for public health at KFF News. So, Doctor, you reached out to Moderna for clarification here on what this all means, what this will apply to. What did you find out?
Right. So there are different kinds of mRNA vaccines. There are some that are targeted against infectious diseases, and then there are some that are targeted against cancer. And it's actually a very promising cancer therapeutic. There were just trial results published, a combination of a Merck drug as well as a mRNA vaccine for melanoma. Very promising results. So it is being leveraged against a whole host of different health conditions. The focus here in terms of pulling back on vaccine development is for infectious diseases. My understanding from speaking to folks at Moderna is that the program on cancer will be continuing.
Will this directly affect patients?
Well, it affects patients in that some of the vaccines that we might have had for people may not ever come to market. So some of the things we're talking about are improved COVID vaccines, better flu vaccines. So those are things people are familiar with. We would love to have a Lyme vaccine so that you don't always have to check yourself for ticks and put on tick repellent and all the rest. And then you maybe remember norovirus. Did you have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea over the holidays or last time you were on a cruise? We don't have a vaccine for that. There's also infectious diseases like CMV and EBV, which cause mono, but also can cause very severe disease in people who've had organ transplants, can cause congenital birth defects if a woman gets CMV during pregnancy. Those are all the kinds of vaccines that are now being put on hold.
Is your understanding of this that it is a permanent pulling back or just because of where the tides are currently?
Well, at least where the tides are currently for sure. But when you pull back on this kind of research and development, it can take a long time to reboot things. So the delay is not just how long is this administration in power, but it could be much longer than that.
Okay, Dr. Céline Gounder, thank you.